I had a conversation with an officer, and this officer actually said that they're actually concerned for their safety now on the streets because of your point, right? You're seeing fully automatic weapons out there. And, as you said, this isn't these drug labs that are happening. This isn't just a guy trying to make ends meet. This is like high level drugs, high level drug trafficking. So that's like organized crime. You have, as you said, there's talk about cartels in British Columbia. Very concerning stuff, and I haven't heard the NDP talk about this at all. They're really non-existent on these issues. They seem to ignore the issue. And we see police doing good work. They're shutting down these massive labs. They're getting this stuff off the streets. But I don't see the NDP really taking it seriously.
And the federal government seems more focused on the licensed gun holders as opposed to the people that, I mean, obviously, if you're a criminal, you're not exactly worried about getting a license for your firearm and that. And it seems to me the focus is in the wrong place. And I can't remember, I think that we did the story the other week or so, and like $46 million already spent and collected 0 guns. And and then this public safety minister there with that leaked internal call there that shows like favoritism for certain people. It seems like we're focusing on the wrong thing instead of focusing on the crime. We're kind of doing something to kind of keep the public appeased or something, where we're going to try to get guns, but criminals don't ask where to get guns. They typically come where the drugs come, right? They're probably in the same containers.
Well, absolutely. And that's you're right. These guns are, I mean, they're regulated here. So why are we, if they're saying these regulations are going to protect and all this stuff, why are we seeing more and more guns and fully automatic guns and silencers that are prohibited devices, and they're still coming into Canada? And the intention by the federal government, to your point, rather than tackling this massive drug trafficking issue, international drug trafficking here in BC, they're focusing on guns and law-abiding gun owners and saying, we're going to do this buyback program. I think they should be taking that money and saying, let's reinvest it here into massive safety implications in BC. Because if this stuff's coming in BC, these drugs and these things are going trafficked right across the province into the States, elsewhere, obviously New Zealand, we know that now. So it's a big public safety issue.